A Brooklyn superhero with Puerto Rican roots is now going national. La Borinqueña is the creation of artist Edgardo Miranda-Rodriguez, who joins us now in the studio. Thanks for being here, Edgardo.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And now I've been following your career. So the La Borinqueña character debuted at the Puerto Rican Parade, and then the book was released in December. We did a story, and now it's going national. So
it is. I'm very excited. This week I'm going to be going to University of New Haven in Connecticut. Then I'll be going to the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans, and then the University of Washington in Seattle, and in Los Angeles and Dallas as well. So it's an amazing opportunity to take this small project that I just started just a few months ago and to actually be able to share it with the Puerto Rican diaspora across the United States. It's just an amazing opportunity.
So I salute all of your success.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about the origin and the storyline.
Well, the storyline is based on a character that I created, Marisol Rios de la Luz. She's actually a college student, a STEM student, science, technology, engineering, and math over at Columbia University. She's majoring in earth and environmental studies. So she has a passion already for the environment, and she's very well aware of what's happening in terms of like climate change in our world today. But when she visits Puerto Rico as part of her study abroad program, she comes across these artifacts that actually connect her not only to her island, but to her heritage and history. And then when she puts these artifacts together, she actually finds these superpowers that are actually imbued in her. And with these powers, she finds the responsibility to help the island. And the story is really about this young woman coming of age and coming to an understanding of what her heritage is and the responsibility that comes with certain powers to actually help her community. So it's kind of rooted in a very simple story of a young woman embracing her culture and at the same time embracing her responsibility as a hero.
An activist, right?
Yeah, she is. She is an activist.
So talk a little, you worked for Marvel, and you felt that there was a void, so you created this.
Yeah, I did my first book with Marvel. I was very grateful. They gave me my debut as a writer just last year, and that book was received with a great amount of critical acclaim. However, I thought that there was still a void that needed to be filled, and that's when I came up with the idea of La Borinqueña. I wanted to address something artistically that raised awareness to what was happening in Puerto Rico with the current debt crisis, which is at $80 billion. And I felt that arts was the perfect vehicle to allow me to kind of talk more about these issues. And that's exactly what I've been doing. With my book, I've been able to talk to high school students, college students, community members. Most recently in Philadelphia, I was at the Taller Puerto Riqueño talking to a crowd of almost 300. So it gives me a forum to not only talk about a project that's very close to me, but also talk about issues that are very close to my people as Puerto Ricans and also as Americans, to raise awareness to what's happening in Puerto Rico.
Now, really quickly, we mentioned as I was introducing you, your last name, Miranda, and you have a collaboration with another Miranda.
Right, no relation, so I'm sorry, I can't get you tickets to Hamilton. That's not going to happen.
But talk a little bit about, you designed the album cover.
Yeah, I actually had an opportunity to work on the Hamilton mixtape cover, so I collaborated with an amazing artist, Bio from the graffiti crew, the Tats crew, and the two of us collaborated, and we came up with this take on the cover, the Hamilton mixtape. My vision was kind of like, well, if it's a remix of the stage, then it's kind of like, it's going to have the same kind of like attitude that hip-hop does. So we're literally just going to tag up on top of the logo, and that's where the idea for the Hamilton mixtape graphic came from.
Well, it looks fabulous, and I can tell you, I have the comic book, I have the poster, and I'm looking forward to the vinyl figure.
Thank you. Yeah, that's actually coming out in just a few more months, so we're very excited. That's being produced in Mexico, and is going to be shipping to New York in May. So then they ship out to the rest of the world. So very excited about this project.
Okay, good luck. Buena suerte.
Muchas gracias.
And we'll be following up on you.